Gentlemen, boys and girls, the time has come. The time has come. You know what it is? It's time for Wildwood Thursday. A Thursday of wildwooding. I got some reverb today in the room of orange. A reverb in the room of orange. Friends, welcome to Thursday, the 21st of, I believe it's April. Dallas Guitar Show right around the corner. Going down to Dallas. Living in the Palace of the King. Well, I don't know about that. Living in the warm embrace of the, never that hotel we stay in down there. Right by Market Plaza or whatever the heck it is. What is that hotel? I'm having a Prevagen moment. It's a nice hotel. They got really good bacon there in the breakfast bar. It's always important to have good bacon, ladies and gentlemen. When you have good bacon, what do you do? Hop-dip-dip. You feast is what you do. Friends, I'm here with a very delicious Stratocaster that was sent to me by our friends at Wildwood Guitars. They ran calling Wildwood. And as you can see, it is a Blue Sparkle 65 Strat from the Fender Custom Shop. As you can see, it's got the bound neck. Ho, 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 ho. It's got a bound neck. It's got quack to burn. I get it. Can you dig it? I haven't played that song in a while. It's a tune of mine from back in the day. I think that was on the From the Attic record. I think I call that one Sleep Tight. Don't let the beg bugs bite. That was bridge and middle. That was the 2 position on that rascal. Got a nice quack attack. How are things, Bernie? They are well, thank you very much. Ooh, nice neck pickup. I like it. It sounds good. Oh, shit. Like that. Can you dig it? It is a 65 recreation from our friends at Fender Custom Shop in Blue Sparkle. The 65's got a bound neck. I dig the bound necks. Something about a bound neck. I dig. I guess it's one of the first time I saw Ry Cooder in Guitar Player magazine. His Strat had a bound neck. I didn't know what the hell was going on there. I said, why does that Strat look so cool? And I figured out after the damn fact, it's because it has a bound neck. Paul Pepper says today, April 21st, is my birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you. It's always a fun day up until 2016. Now we remember Prince on this day. If you know a bit of one of his songs, I really don't know any Prince songs, to be honest with you. I figure everyone else had that covered. I just stole some Prince chords over the years when he was doing this. Oh, what's going on here? For some reason, folks, my main camera just keeps on petering out at random, so... Folks, I'm going to have to do an anonymous video today because my main camera just petered out for some reason. I think the cord might be getting fried. There you go. Let's see if the other camera's good. Nope, the other camera's not going to work today, folks. That's a damn shame. Sometimes technology just says to us, that's all you're going to get. What are you going to do? Folks, the description of this guitar is in the information of this video. And it is a Fender Custom Shop 65 Strat Relic, Journeyman Relic, in blue sparkle with the bound neck, as you can see, a beautiful, beautiful specimen. And I'm digging it big time. The rest of the deets on this bad boy are as follows. The deets on this, it's a 2001, 2001. Limited 1965 Stratocaster. This one is weighing in at 8 pounds, alder body, double A flamed maple back of the neck, rosewood fingerboard, of course, 9.5 inch radius, 21 6105 narrow tall fret. They have 3 custom shop hand wound vintage 65 single coil Strat pickups. Can you dig it? Sorry, folks, my main camera is out today. It's decided not to work. It just went out, so you're just going to see this shot today, which isn't a bad shot. It's a shot of the guitar in question. And this is available at Wildwood Guitars, a limited edition 2021 collection Fender Custom Shop 65 Strat in blue sparkle. And it is just delicious. Can you dig it? Mr. Strat is what you're seeing. It's going to be the shot of the day, ladies and gentlemen. No shots of Drade. Because my camera decided not to work. It's being a jerk. I got to see if it's the, what is the problem here? It could be the cord. It just could be being a knob. Can you dig it? Paul Brown, we're having some technical difficulties today here in Koch Manor. I'm going to see, give the pedal board a little look there for a second as I'm going to go over and see if I can get this camera working again. Folks, my pedal board down there to the bottom left, you see the Neo Instruments ventilator, and that's what I'm using for my Leslie sounds. The top left is my multi-effects made for me by the people at Jam Pedals. And it has on it a univibe, a compressor, a fuzz, a phaser, all kinds of wild things. It also has a really cool chorus, actually, that I don't usually like chorus, but I'm replugging this in. I'm going to turn the camera off and on again. And we're going to see what we got here, folks. We'll see if we can get that main camera working again. Thanks for your patience. It's always something. As you can see, my Zen drive is a little cockeyed. I always like to mess around with a third different overdrive, and I bought one of those newer Zen drives, which I really like, actually. That little heat pedal is a pedal I did with the Andertons folks, that little overdrive pedal. And it's a little cleaner overdrive than my Gristle King. My Gristle King's got more gain to it, or I like to set it where there's more gain. So it's kind of a good little compliment. And, oh, there I am. All right, it worked. Hooray. If it goes back off again, you know what happened. Hey, Johnny. I like this guitar. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. This guitar is happening. Tech savvy Drade. More like just lucky. Well, it's interesting. You know, the little thing, when I was getting set up today, I realized that I had left that camera on overnight. Not that it's a big deal. But also the cord going from that camera into the computer is a little cockeyed. So I did buy an extra one. Of course, the problem is with buying an extra cord is, where did I put that cord? Oh, it's always something. Can you dig it? No, the Neo Instruments does not do a vibe sound. It just does the Leslie sound. For the vibe, I use the Jam. Or I'll use the harmonic vibrato that's on the amp. Can you dig it? Yeah, that's a little bit of that's the harmonic vibrato that comes stock on my Koch amp, which is right behind me, the Baby Blue Beast. A little bit of that intro to Local Hero by our friend Mark Knopfler. Stayed in tune pretty well considering the onslaught. Can you dig it? Chicken pickin' fricassee. It's good for you. It's good for me. Chicken pickin' fricassee. Chicken pickin' fricassee. Friends, this is a 65 limited edition custom shop Stratocaster from Wildwood Guitars in blue sparkle with the bound neck. And it is a rascal. It is a rascal. Sometimes I just forget. Sometimes I just forget the songs. But someone wanted to hear a little bit of Angel, and there you go. A little bit of Angel. Can you dig it, folks? How you doing out there? This is Glorious Guitar. That's all there is to it. Look at it. Behold the blue sparkle. It's good for your soul and good for your corns. Let's just be clear about it. Look at that bound neck. Oh, I do love it so. It makes me feel so good. One more time. There we go. I like it. I can dig it all, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Brett says, Bro Squatch still digging my Gristle 90. Well, I'm glad you dig it. I do dig mine as well, as a matter of fact. Gristletime Gold, nice. There's actually a fairly decent stock of my guitars at Wildwood right now. Usually they come in and they go out right away, but there's a few Gristle Masters left, and there's a few of the Gristle 90s in stock at Wildwood. If you're interested, you've been looking for one, they have them there. So you can go right over to their website. There is a link to their website so you can see this particular guitar, but from there, you can go anywhere you want. What kind of strings on here? Whatever they come with. 10 through 46, I would imagine. They used to use D'Addario strings. I don't know what kind of strings they use now on these. Still digging my Greg amp. I love mine as well. I'm using it as we speak. Sounds good just on its own. It sounds good with pedals. It's a honey of a hun. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it, you all. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? A little bit of chromaticism in your life. A little bit of hunky-dooky in your life. It's good for you. Guitar right out of the box. It's a honey of a Hun. Again, it is a Fender Custom Shop. Limited edition. 65 Stratocaster in blue sparkle. And it's good for your soul, is what it is. Rhett, you savage beast. A savage bee, he we heast. That's powerful talk. Rhett, what's going down? We got Rhett Scholl in the house. Thanks for stopping by. Rhett Scholl in the house. He's a heck of a guy. Thanks for stopping by. Wow, so many songs. You know, it's actually warm here today. I just have to tell you that, folks. We've had a slightly inclement spring thus far. I'm not going to complain, but I just am going to point out that today is a beautiful day. So after we get done here, my lovely wife's going to come home, and we're going to go for a spirited perambulation. Yes, I did fix the camera, Dennis Charles. You left and came back. He left and came back. I did a little bit of recon. What I did is I put the pedal cam on, and while I vamped, monologued, if you will, on the contents of my pedal board, I did a quick fix on the camera, unplugged stuff, replugged things, restarted, and lo and behold, it decided to work again. Isn't that fantastic? Can you dig it? Any interactions with the neighbors over the music thing? My neighbors are all, the people right next door were fans before I even moved in, so that was handy. But no, it's all good. It's all good with the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. It's all good in the neighborhood. And it's not horribly loud in here. When I have the full band, it gets a little, well. But, you know, we only go for like an hour, so it's not like it's all day long. I mean, occasionally our sessions with the band will go for like an hour and a half, but it's early. And it happens, you know, not very often, so they're cool. They're cool in the game. What's Gear Fest? Gear Fest is the happenings down at Sweetwater. That usually happens the weekend of my birthday, June 23rd, that weekend. It's good, but they're doing it virtually again. They're not doing an in-person thing from what I understand with many of their venues and so on and so forth. Have I ever played with Vi or Guthrie Govan? Yes, both of them. I was on Steve Vai's label for a while there. I sat in with him, and then I jammed with Guthrie. We did a guitar camp together in Italy many years ago. And then when I played in London a couple years ago, he came out to see us play. And he's a great dude. And, of course, a magnificent guitar-playing beast of both the night and of the day. Ever play with Frank Mbali? That I haven't. I've met him, but I've never jammed with him. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Folks, thanks so much for stopping in today. I appreciate it. Every, of course, Tuesday and Thursday, we do our Wildwood Live. I do have some delicious new guitars that they sent me, this new Strat. And basically what happens, folks, for those of you who are not hip to the happenings, Wildwood sends me guitars. Wildwood, of course, is a glorious guitar store in Louisville, Colorado, where I've been doing videos. I used to go out there and do many thousands, ladies and gentlemen, thousands of videos over the years. And then since the start of COVID-19, they've been sending me guitars here. So I've got this Strat. I've got a Telecaster in lurking. I think a cool thin line Tele is lurking, and then a Jazzmaster of some sort. So in the next next Tuesday and next Thursday, it'll be those guitars. And today was my our podcast, our next edition of the podcast. Nathaniel Murphy, majestic guitar playing beast that he is my guest on Chewing the Gristle, where you can get wherever your pods are casts or caster pods. Can you dig it? Plays well with horns. I don't know what that means, Mr. McBradster, but yes. I used to play with horns all the time. I had a horn band in high school, well, that too, but I had a horn band in college that we gigged out all the time, and then I used to do a horn band back in the day We used to do a bunch of Crusaders tunes and Maceo Parker, and we did all kinds of stuff, as I recall, or if I don't recall. All right, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Clint asked a very interesting question. What about Guthrie on Chewing the Gristle? You know, I talked to Guthrie about it, and you know, there's guys that don't like to do those types of things. He's one of them. Jimmy Herring is not one to do these types of things. All of which are buddies of mine. Michael Landau, another buddy. They're just not into it. Not into doing interview podcasty type thing. They just don't have any. Which of course would be great because we would literally just chat and it would be funny as hell. But I get it. Some people don't like or don't feel comfortable in that format. Can you dig it? Marcus says, just started listening to the podcast. Love it. Well, I'm glad you dig it, Marcus. Thanks for checking it out. There's quite a few episodes now that have been uploaded. Well, variety of different guests. I'm talking to my buddy Fred Tackett tomorrow, who, of course, has played on a million different sessions over the years, but for the last many years, he's been the guitar player in Little Feat, and I've got a conversation lined up with him tomorrow. So we're going to record that one, and barring any kind of technical catastrophes, we'll have that on next Thursday's Chewing the Gristle release. So where's the link to the podcast? Well, if you just go to wherever podcasts are cast and you put in Chewing the Gristle, it's going to come up. So you can go to Apple, you can go to wherever. The little gristles should be on their way. The amplifiers should be on their way. They were going to send them out. I saw I think that was last week. They said they were going to send it out this week. So it's going to take a couple weeks to get them in the States, I would imagine, but they are coming. They are on their way. Is this supposed to be the Gristletime? No, this is Thursday. Tomorrow is Gristletime. And that'll be with Dylan and with Matt Turner, the burner. I'm also doing, just FYI, on Saturday night at 5 p.m. Central Time, we will be on the Together format once again. So those who know what that is, we will be on that. Do they have 3-button reverb? The Little Gristles? No, they do not. Little Gristle's a very simplified amp. It's got a volume control. It's got a master volume. It's got one tone control and one reverb control. And it's also got a boost switch that you can activate with a foot pedal. And it's got one tube. And it's got a single 12-inch speaker. And it's either 12 or 4 watts. It packs a little wallop, though. I'll tell you that. It packs a wallop. What color are the... They're a little yellowed. Asking about the pickup covers. They're a little distressed. They're a little yellow in comparison to the pickguard itself. The John Paris was a good podcast. That was good, wasn't he? John's always got good stories. John's always a good time. All right, folks. Thanks again for tuning in. We will see you soon. We'll see you tomorrow. If you're tuning in 4 p.m.